Today we're going to discuss the power of belief systems. Take the first step. That's the only way you're going to do it. What are belief systems? You may have heard me mention in earlier episodes. Actually, I've asked you to write down some of your belief systems you have about yourself, about other people, and about the world. Belief systems are pretty much the operating system that all the other software in your brain runs on. Now, the unique thing about belief systems are they're simply perceptions that we've chosen to accept as our truth. I say that because belief systems come from past experiences and the meanings that we've attached to those experiences. Many times, we have belief systems that aren't even ours. We've accepted them from our parents, teachers, people in our community, our religion, our culture. And we haven't even questioned many of them. We just accept them and then operate our lives based on those belief systems. Now, our belief systems affect everything that we do. Many of us have limiting belief systems that we don't even realize that we have, that are negatively impacting us, that are sabotaging us as we try and achieve things in our lives, as we try and build relationships or build a career. Limiting belief systems prevent you from tapping into your potential. They prevent you from taking action, and they limit the results that you get. Now, Jerry, the man who works with me on these projects, pointed out that a lot of times people can hear about limiting belief systems, but they ask, how does this apply to me? Well, let me share. This is how it does apply to you. Ask yourself this question. In any area of your life where you're not getting the results that you desire, say, I can't achieve X because fill in the blank. I can't achieve losing the weight that I want to achieve because I'm just an overeater. Or I can't achieve the perfect relationship because my parents had a messed up relationship. It's the fill in the blank game. Anything that you put after the word because, I can't because, is what we call a limiting belief system. And when you do this for yourself, you'll start to discover where you limit yourself, what's stopping you from getting what you want. Because if you believe that you can't have a fulfilling relationship because your parents did not have a good relationship, you're going to take less, you're going to tap into less potential, first off, in how you could apply yourself in being a good partner. You're going to take less action because you're going to think you're going to fail anyways, and then you're going to get the result of failing. And you're not going to do that consciously. I'll give you an example personally of one of the biggest limiting belief systems that I had that affected my life for years. All of us strive to succeed in some area of our lives. Some people shoot for mega success, and some people just shoot for those little accomplishments that we want to feel good about. I lost my leg when I was 8 years old, and all of a sudden a big spotlight was shined on me. I became very significant because of losing my leg. A lot of attention was put there. And I made the decision that I was not going to be different than anybody else, that I was going to do everything that everybody else could do. So I went out and I lettered in high school football. I lettered in high school wrestling. I was the first known licensed amputee motorcyclist in Pennsylvania. And every time I achieved one of these things that should have been a success for me, all of a sudden, people would say, that's great, look what Will did. And he's only got one leg. It was, as soon as I should have been feeling my greatest success, I felt my greatest pain. And I could never understand why. And it got to the point later in life that I wouldn't even try to achieve things because achieving things didn't feel good. Finally, there came a point where I became aware of why these things were feeling so painful. Now, you can change belief systems. You change them all the time. You have belief systems that you would have defended to the death when you were younger that you won't even admit that you had now. I'm not going to go into changing beliefs right now. There are plenty of programs out there to be able to do it. What this is about right now is helping you become aware of belief systems you have that are limiting you. And the way that you're going to do that is right now, get a pen, get a paper, do this on your computer. But I want you to think of the areas that you're not stepping up to the level that you could be. Maybe it's your relationship, maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your job, maybe it's your health. And you start out the sentence with, I can't because, and then fill in the blank. I can't because I don't know how. I can't because I don't have the money. I can't because other people are better than I am. Whatever you want to put after the because. Identify 3 minimum, more suggested that you identify 5, limiting beliefs. And then I want you to start asking yourself, is it possible that this is just BS? I don't just mean belief system. And ask yourself, what are some alternatives? Maybe instead of, I can't because I don't know how, you could say, if I really applied myself, I could learn. That slight shift can mean all the difference in the world. But again, the first part is to become aware of those unconscious belief systems that are holding you back. So I look forward to hearing what you come up with. I look forward to finding out what possible tools you use to help shift some of those belief systems. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.